This thing is pretty cool. Hey guys, so a little bit of a different video today. I've been getting into model kits, and so today I wanted to do a little bit of a review of them and see if it's something that you guys like and enjoy. Today we've got the Bandai Spirits Armarouge kit, and I don't have a ton to say about this, but to be honest, I just was really impressed with, like, it's a $20 kit and it was pretty cheap, but I really like what it's got going for it. I personally am a fan of Armarouge as a Pokemon, and for me, it was easy. It was fun to put together. I've put together a couple of model kits now. For example, here's a few of them I've put together in the past few days. Well, these are figures, those don't count. But these I put together, and compared to those, we have a cat say hello. Compared to those, this was a really simple kit to put together, and that's kind of what I liked about it. You know, I've had a lot that is really complicated, especially one in the future that I'd like to talk about is super complicated. But this one, it almost feels like, and I mean this in the best way, baby's first Gunpla, where it's just simple. All of the pieces are big. It's fast, but it still looks really cool despite all of that. In terms of accessories, it doesn't really have anything other than these two hands right here. Essentially what these are is you switch out the arms that it has on there, and then it forms the cannon. So basically these pieces, they'll lock together, and that's what forms the cannon here. Unfortunately, there is no like effects particle or anything like that, but like I said, it's a fairly cheap kit, so it makes sense that they didn't include anything like that, and I wasn't really expecting it, but it is worth mentioning. What I will say is, in terms of like posability and stuff like that, there isn't a ton. The arms are basically straightforward, and also I recommend always having it on the stand here, because as you can see, they're basically nubs for legs, so it does not stand on its own very well. But overall, if you're planning on having just something that you can just put up, you know, pose, kind of keep on your shelf with just a nice little stand in the background, I highly recommend this. Like I said, it was pretty cheap. It was a nice build. It wasn't like a whole lot of like, you know, tons of pieces or anything like that. Overall, I do recommend it. Anyways, like I said, it's a bit of a different video, but if you guys liked the style, please let me know. I would be more than happy to make more of this. Like I said, I've got kind of another one in the works, a little bit of a sneak peek for what that one might be. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, evening, night, whatever it may be. Thank you very much.